Hey guys, so for those of you that don't know me, my name's Kevin. I graduated last year with a BA in psychology. I was also Hermanos Unidos Public Relations Chair.
Hey guys, for those who don't know me, my name is Raul Robles. I graduated this past May. Well, I finished school this past May with a bachelor's, a BA in cognitive science, and a minor in Spanish.
So, my name is Bambi, as many of you know me. If I'm still known out there, my real name is Jose Daniel Rodarte Iniguez Jr. I was class of 2015. I graduated from UC Merced back in the summer of 2015. I majored in political science and I minored in English and in computer science.
Hello, my name is Daniel Gallivan, aka Potato. I graduated in 2015 with the major in sociology and minor in management, and I am also the previous treasurer in HU.
Hello everyone, my name is Isai Palma, and I'm part of class of 2012 from UC Merced. I graduated with a degree in sociology and a minor in Spanish, and I was one of the 4 founding fathers for the Hermanos Unidos branch at UC Merced.
So pretty much life after college is looking for jobs, getting to spend more time with your family, trying to find time to go out with them. Well, actually back up to Merced. That's what I look forward to a lot. And yeah, pretty much all I do is just look for jobs, watch anime, a lot of anime.
So life after college, it's like this room. It's blank. I'm kidding. It's not like that. Life after college is it's boring, interesting. Play games, basically it. Go to school, go to work. It's my free time. Try to study. But what do I do now? Like I said, I go to school, trying to pursue a nursing degree. I only need to do 2 classes. Apparently my chemistry class I took in Merced is not qualified, so I have to retake a chemistry class, so that's done. So I just needed to retake chemistry and physiology, and that's it. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna apply. I might apply to nursing school right now.
It took me, I graduated in May, June, July, so by September I got my first interview. I applied many places, but at the time my parents were going through a lot. Everything's good right now. I want to be a lawyer. I'm studying for my LSAT. I barely have time. I've been putting it to the side for so long, for the last 4 or 5 months, because of what I've been going through.
It's been slow, but it's not a bad kind of slow. It's just that, I don't really have anything planned. Besides like small errands, going to the gym, applying for jobs, obviously, a lot of jobs. It's been slow, but I've enjoyed being back home, being back with my family, my friends here.
My life after college consists of 3 things. I work a lot, trying to push myself so that I can reach for all the goals and aspirations I have. I was very inexperienced coming out of college, so really trying to learn as much as I can. 2, and I try to embrace them as much as I can so that I can learn from them. And 3, I am learning to take leadership. I know that a lot of people aren't going to tell me exactly what to do or how to do it, but I've learned to ask questions and ask for help. And I've learned to be confident in what I do and to build on my strengths.
So the job hunting is pretty difficult in my opinion. These jobs are searching for candidates with certain experience that they think that you're going to get during college. But at the same time, if you want to get that experience, you need to have a bachelor's. So now I don't have a job. I am trying to apply to work in the National Park Service in Yosemite National Park, but that's going to have to wait till November or December. National Parks. At first, I was getting worried that I wasn't finding these jobs. I was getting really desperate. You just gotta keep your head up, look forward, look at other jobs and apply to those. If nothing, then just keep going. It's just a cycle that you have to keep going through.
Is it hard? Yes and no. If you're not ready for it, if you don't have no experience, it might be. But yeah, so it can be hard. I know some people that are struggling to find a job right now. They might say it's difficult or whatever. I was fortunate enough to, as soon as I finished college, I did take a minimum wage job, like I said, the bagel place. It was cool. It was cool for the time being. I love working with the people. Interacting with the customers was a hassle, but that's a different story. How did I approach finding this job? Honestly, I was just applying to jobs. I went on Craigslist, to be honest. I went on Craigslist. Believe it or not, I didn't even look up any newspaper. Craigslist, whether you believe it, it's a source to find a job. It's agencies in Irvine. So I sent an email. They referred me to the manager in charge of hiring people. We contacted here and then, but then he stopped contacting me, so I was like, okay, whatever. Move on my life, focus on school. So then, I don't know why, before I left to New York, for whatever reason, before I left to New York, I decided to check my email and just ask myself, why? Did I mess up? Why didn't he reply back? So I looked there, I was looking through the messages, and I saw that he had a number right there. So I called that number, we talked, and then he said, let's schedule an interview. So we scheduled an interview and just went from there. Now I'm working with autistic kids. I go to their houses for X amount of hours. Right now I currently have a kid for 8 hours a week. I'm gonna go see them like in an hour if I'm done with this video.
After college, I landed 2 interviews with Verizon, but I didn't have a phone. I had to cancel my phone because I was, a broke college student. So I never heard back from them. But Verizon, this is really funny, but I was a tour guide when I was in UC Merced. I had 3 jobs, and the recruiter from Bank of America, son, I gave a tour guide to, and when I saw her and she saw me, she was just like, all right, come in here, and then she hired me. I was lucky enough to, start off as a sales and service specialist at Bank of America. And from there, I started, working my way up. I became, I moved up. 2 months from there, I got promoted. I became what's called the TOS. I was basically in charge of all the banks. I like the bank tellers. So, I had to make sure, that they weren't doing anything fraudulent, that everything was okay. They always had money in their tellers. And I got promoted 3 weeks later after that into a personal banker. It was hard finding a job, but it's definitely something that you got to keep yourself motivated. Yes, I did get rejected, applied. This was my mistake. I was applying to Google, I was applying to Sony. Oh, yes, I have a college degree. Yes. They ain't going to hire you because you need experience. I'm 24 years old, 22 when I graduated. And they were like, okay, we're looking for at least 45 years of experience. I'm like, nigga? Like, what? But it was mostly like that at all places. But it all has to, being able to present yourself.
Second question, is it hard to find a job? Simple answer is yes. It's very hard. But I think that you guys have all heard the saying, it's not about what you know, but who you know. And there's a lot of truth to that saying. Or at least here in Merced County it is. So one piece of advice I can give you as you guys are trying to find jobs is, 1, make sure you put yourself out there. Mingle, network, interact with people in the community. 2, take chances. Don't be afraid to do something new or something that you're not used to. And then I think the last thing is very important, and that is to be willing to work for experience instead of money. Our community, our county is very poor. And how difficult was it for you to find a job that interested you after college? Well, I think that I'm an exception to this because I know a lot of my friends and a lot of people who can't find a job, let alone a job that they like after they graduate from college. But I was fortunate enough to find a job that I liked the Monday after I graduated. I had a 2-day vacation before I transition from school to professional work environment. But again, this was due to an internship that I was able to gain a lot of experience and open a lot of doors for me. So I'm very thankful for that. But it was because I got involved and put myself out there that I was able to get this job.
Yeah, I am still connected with the Hermanos. Any opportunity I can to go back up to Merced, I take. I recently went twice this October, and I can say those weekends were really fun. I was just really happy to hang out with everyone again. It's really different being here because I really don't have anyone here aside from Potatoes, and everyone else is pretty much in LA. The only people here in Orange County are Potatoes and Christian Gaspar.
Yeah, I talk to Daniel Galivan majority of the day. Not majority of the day, every now and then. Kevin Herrera, every now and then. YG, Peanut, Daisy, I check up on them occasionally, maybe at least once or twice a week. I tell them, yo, some stupid snaps of me doing stupid stuff, you know.
Am I still connected with my hermanos? Yes. I messaged. Well, this was the thing, man. Like, this was kind of bummed me down. I was connected with everybody, and then all of a sudden, like, when I graduated, people just stopped talking less to me, or I would post things, and then people just stopped liking them, and I didn't care. But I guess I wasn't there anymore, so it wasn't, I can just say, hey, what's up? Let's go this. But so I'm still connected to my hermanos. I talked to someone, and I still talk to you guys. I try to, stay connected when you guys are doing weeks during your finals or midterms. I try to post. Sometimes I get it wrong, and I get some of you like putting question marks, like it's like the first week of the semester.
Let's see. Are you still connected with Hermanos? Yes, pretty simple.
So am I still connected to HU? I have been in the past, but not as consistent as I would want to. And currently, I'm proud to say that I got accepted in as the UC Merced alumni representative for the National Board for Hermanos Unidos. So I'm very happy for that opportunity that I'm about to get. And thank you for those who nominated me as or thought of me as a potential candidate. So thank you.
So pretty much you're on the right track to having a job if, one, you have the bachelor's, which is what you guys are primarily trying to get, and two, if you have experience. So experience is really key with these jobs. So any internship or, let's say, community service that you can get to put down on your resume, just take it. And those jobs are just going to come straight to you. As far as what path you should take after college, that all depends on you, what your preferences are, but you should just not stay in one little area. Try to expand a different area. As far as looking into grad school, I believe that if you really want to go into grad school, you should start looking up information about it and applying fall semester. Every fall semester, or just check when their enrollment dates are appearing.
Right track, start early, research, finding a job, internships. That's the best thing I can tell you. If you want to pursue something in your career, you gotta start early. If you want to become if you want to become a behaviorist, start getting jobs to work with kids. If you want to become a social worker, work with freaking kids, work at an office. If you want to become a lawyer, work at a law firm, intern at a law firm, stuff like that. You start early, don't start late, because then I started late. I found out everything so late, and it stressed me out. I'm not going to do anything after I finish. But right now I have something going. I mean, at least I'm still going to school. I have a job that gives me experience working with kids. Looking into grad school, it's all on you. I don't know when you want to start looking. You can look at it your senior year, junior year. You can start early. You start looking, start planning what you're going to do.
Grad school, boom. Grad school, that should be your senior year or your fifth year, like me. See, I didn't really want to go to grad school. You can say law school counts as that, but it doesn't really count. But, it's kind of like when you're in high school and you're a senior and you still haven't thought about where you want to go to college. That's how it is. When you're a senior in college, your fourth year, you should already. Your junior year, you should already be thinking about these things. you should already know what your path looks after. As you're graduating, if you're a biology major, you want to, go and become a doctorate, start looking into, all these schools. And you have those resources on campus. I know I didn't take the advantage of this, and that's what I regret. That's why I try to, whenever someone tells me these things, and even if I never took advantage of, I'll say, oh yeah, I went here to these offices. Take advantage of everything. I know I started noticing on the UC Merced Classifieds. I don't know why I still follow it, but there's all these little programs and all these little clubs that are starting to come out with work-related purposes. For example, I just noticed that there's an investment business now, so you can learn how to invest. Like if you're going to business or you're going to, administration, accounting, anything like that, that's boom. Besides Hermanos Unidos, that's your gig right there. That's your answer. That's something that you want to do when you leave college. You have experience. You know how investment looks like.
So, first, I would say you need to at least have something you like or that you're good at. You gotta have something to ensure that you're safe when you get out. Second is just the experience again. Start early. I don't know if they do it when you're a freshman. I don't know. But sophomore year, you gotta understand, first off, your degree doesn't define who you are. At least not all the time for people. So basically, it all depends on you. You want to take your first job and see how it goes, and then, diverge another path. I'm not sure I'm going to be really answering this correctly, so I apologize. It's just, for me, I knew what path to take because I knew what I wanted to do. And it feels good when you get out of college and you know what you're looking for. Because like I said, in Indeed.com, I just typed in market research and say Irvine, and then bam, 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 bam. Like all these places popped up, and some were entry level, some were more experienced. You should take the classes that interest you most when you guys went in as freshmen and sophomores. Those are kind of like you test the waters out in terms of what you want to do. When you get your bachelor's, it's pretty much there to set the first, or not the first, but like the major stepping stones at what you're gonna do. Understand that when you get your bachelor's, it's like a how do I say it? The education you get is prepping you for reality. It's not always necessarily, no, for the most part, it should be prepping you for what you want to do, but for the most part, your bachelor's degree and your experience as a bachelor is gonna be about reality and how you're gonna be changing as an adult. In HU, it's the I apologize, guys. Nuevo hombre. Don't kill me, alright? I'm sorry. Basically, and you'll see. I promise you, as a graduate, you will see how much you changed from your freshman year up until you graduate.
How can I assure that I'm on the right track to have a job after college? Well, I don't know that answer, but I can tell you that if you start setting priorities, continue to push yourself, and continue to be involved, you'll be in a good path to actually find a job, along with doing good in your classes. But you really have to determine what's important to you: studying, work, volunteering, socializing, partying. You have time to do all those things and more. You just have to learn how to calendar them and prioritize them.
What I really wish I would have done in college is actually, starting from freshman year, be more focused on my studies and go out and get more experience, apply for more internships, and open more opportunities for myself. I kind of regret not taking some of the opportunities I was offered.
Wish I would have done. Maybe continue playing baseball. I'm on 4 years. I kind of miss it. I quit I stopped my sophomore year. Maybe explore the city more. Try out places around this surrounding area.
What do I wish? I wish I would have joined HU my freshman year. And I never participate in the Platica. I never had the courage to go up there so that I could have become, a co-chair. I could have been maybe like, a chair, because I was really passionate about being in there.
Is hanging out with everyone. I guess those people that hung out with me these past few weeks or past times I've went, have noticed that I'm really hyper. I'm really happy to see everyone, and yeah, that's pretty much all I miss. Just being around you guys, being able to talk, say anything I feel, go on adventures, go to Yosemite.
Senior, no break senior. Oh, good, because sometimes you just want to go to like fields and look at that scene. It's just so simplistic.
But you guys, HU is more than just a club. It's a place where we all come in together and we call a second home. Where we're not just friends, we're not just brothers, we're not just sisters, cousins. We're one unity, one community, one giant heart. And without each and every one of you, we don't exist. And trust me, within each other, once you guys open up, these prácticas will help. When you start talking, you start opening up, you learn more about each other. Take care. I love you guys. Stay motivated, stay passionate about what you guys want to do. Never lose hope. Alright guys, hope this was helpful. I know I got off topic a lot, but I'm really excited that I'm actually going to be part of you guys. Or if you guys ever see me, I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm excited. So peace and love. I like talking to you guys, and I hope that anyways, whatever. I love you guys.
But yeah, that answers all my questions. Well, all the questions. But I don't know if you guys have any questions. Just hit me up. Facebook. I'm pretty sure they have my number. If you need my number, if you need someone to talk to late night, I'll be like, wait. I hate being texting. I'll wake up. I'm probably all mad. Like, who the hell is this? I'll try to visit. Sucks I can't visit you guys. I have class on Saturdays from 12 to 3:30, so it's basically pointless to go up to Merced just for one day. So I don't have that luxury to go, but if everything's going okay for you guys, I'll probably visit you guys sometime next year. That'll probably be the best time for me, because I don't get out of school till the 17th of December. So January should be, my weekend should be free. Hopefully. I'm never taking a Saturday class again. It's ridiculous. But yeah, guys, I don't know what else to say. Stay in school. Don't do drugs. Don't drink and drive.
Yeah, but hey, if anyone wants to go to Yosemite anytime I go up there, I pretty much try to plan a trip to go, so just hit me up. Oh.